Hi guys, welcome back. It's me, Tashaney, and I'm looking in. This is me documenting my journey and sharing with you the tips I've learned along my way. Today's video is going to be completely different to the type of content that I normally push out there. I feel like it's time for a change. I'm ready to share my knowledge with the world. I'm ready to educate. I have my notes here because I just feel like if I don't write things down, then I don't communicate them how it is that I would like them to be communicated. This video is going to be about all of the mistakes that I made running my beauty business and what it is that you can do to avoid my mistakes and run a successful beauty business. If you didn't know already, I have failed 3 times at running a beauty business because I was never ready mentally to run a beauty business. I wasn't prepared. I wasn't mature enough to put the effort, to put the work in, to actually run this business like a business. I'll need you guys to lock in, stay tuned, because I'm going to give you some gems that will help you along the way, so please listen. This is literally my truth on why it is I failed, hence why we have this video. I feel like I'm really good at giving advice and helping others get to where they need to get to business wise. Let's get into the video because guys, I'm talking too much. Number one, I've put down that I didn't treat my business like an actual business. I went from jumping from it being a hobby and then business. My mind wasn't mature enough to separate the two. You're going to go from something being a hobby and then you're going to move on to it being a business. You need to literally treat everything it is that you're doing now as a business. This is no longer a hobby. Yes, you love doing what it is that you do, but you now have to have this business mindset to actually run what it is you're doing efficiently if you're trying to do this for the long run. Because girl, working as if this is still a hobby, it's just not gonna do it. You need to be tracking everything that it is that you do in business. If you didn't know already, I started off being a makeup artist back in 2000 and girl, I don't know, 2000 or something, like 2016, something along those lines. It first started out as a hobby and I thought back then that I would just get paid to look cute. What I'm trying to say is that once you go through that process of transitioning from a hobby to a business, you now need to set systems in place so that you can run that business efficiently. You need to make sure that you're opening a business bank account. Like, everything needs to be separate from your personal money. At the time, I just wasn't mature enough. One minute I would get it and I would treat my business like a business, and then the other days, like when I'm feeling down or depressed, now it's just a hobby, I don't care. You can't do that. You need to lock in. Lock in, girl. Number two, if I don't laugh, but do you know what? I have to take accountability for my actions, and this is where I went wrong as well in business, is that I was a yes gal. I actually was a yes gal. I'm not no yes gal now. Girl, what I mean by that is that when I was running my business, I would take on any and everyone as a client, even when they did not meet my brand value, simply because I just wanted to make more money and I wanted to take more content because I just was so tired of trying to find models to come in. As much as, yes, you need to like make your money in business and it's nice that you're getting all of these clients and stuff, not everyone is your client. Not every client is a good fit for yourself and your business. It's really not by force. Don't do this. You will literally learn the hard way. I would have like regular clients, and then that regular client would be like, oh, can I bring my friend? La la la, and I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. That friend will know nothing about me. She would not do her research on who I am, what it is I provide, the type of makeup it is that I would provide. They would just show up and then just expect me to work magic on their face and then show me something completely different to what it is that I do. What am I supposed to do here? At the end of each client that ever came to me that was not supposed to come to me simply because I just said yes, come, because I just wanted money and content, At the end of the day, I was just drained. They literally drained me of my energy. I felt constantly stressed, and I'm that type of person that when something doesn't go right, the whole situation will just replay on my head, and for the whole day I'll feel so upset because I felt like I didn't provide a good enough service. And it's not that I didn't provide a good enough service. I took on a client that was not a right fit for what it is that I provided. So now we're both unsatisfied with what it is I've done. Learn from my mistakes. Learn from my mistakes, because I've heard some horror stories when it comes to clients. Work with those that want to work with you. If you want to go far, market yourself on social media. Social media is the best marketing tool ever. You don't have to pay for ads, even though I've done it before previously, but I find that organic content always does the most. Put yourself out there and don't be afraid, because the right client, the right customer will find you. You need to set your boundaries, stick with those boundaries, and even if you have like a terms and conditions as well, do not ever bend those rules for like regular clients or just clients that you may like have your favorites, etc, etc. Don't do it, because eventually over time they will pass their places. Yeah, it's not my fault. Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. My number 3 is I would undercharge because I was insecure. And I was very fearful. I just felt like because of like these amazing makeup artists in my area, they're so good, and I'll look at that work and I'll be like, oh my god, this girl's amazing. I love the way she does that. I love the way she does this. And I just felt like maybe I wasn't up to scratch. I would charge like dumb amounts in the beginning, like £20, £25. I'm using MAC foundations, I'm using Morphe, I'm using NARS, I'm using all of these really good products. I was overworking myself, underpaying myself. First of all, I didn't even have money to pay myself, because what profit did I make? And I was doing that for like almost 2 years because I was just scared to charge what it is I was actually worth. I didn't consider all of the tools, the equipment, what I wanted to be paid for. At the time, I feel like as well, when I started this business, I kind of hid behind the business because I felt insecure within myself. I didn't feel pretty. My main goal was to make other girls feel beautiful and make them feel happy, stand out. When I finish someone's makeup, the energy that they give me after, like, oh my god, like I'm so happy, like it brings me to tears almost. That feeling is the feeling that I didn't feel about myself in the beginning for a very long time. Me being a makeup artist and being able to give that feeling to my clients is the reason why I was able to go on for so long. In the beginning, like I said, I was charging £20 to £25 a face. I went from £20-25 to 45, and then 50 to 75, and now I charge £150 per face. And best believe it though, when I was charging £20 to £25, I didn't get any clients. I'll be so real. I didn't get any clients. Girl, I had that 1 or 2 clients. But as soon as I started raising my prices, the clients were rolling in. I won't lie, the clients were rolling in. I get fully booked, and I get fully booked because I feel as if I found my audience. I can charge whatever it is that I want right now, and that's because I feel like I've found my audience. There are clients out there, customers out there that see my work, they see my worth, and they think, out of all of these makeup artists, no, I want to work with you. I want her. I need her. Those are the clients that you want to work with. Those are the clients that you could give them any price in the world, but because they want you, they're going to pay for you. Those are the clients that I love because they love me, they love my work, they love what it is that I do, and I am more than happy to provide a service for you because there's nothing that will go wrong because they see what it is I do. And they have the confidence in me. And when you have the confidence in me, then I have the confidence in myself to provide for you. And that will always be my best piece of work. But my advice to you is, if you're a beginner and you're trying to figure out what it is that you would like to price, you should get in some models, practice your looks, time yourself to see how long it takes you to complete these looks, market these. Start on your friends, start on your family, get anyone you can possibly do. Put out a little, I don't know, an ad asking for models to come around, just so that you can get like faces done and you have some sort of content to go out with. And then when it comes to what it is that you need to price, take into consideration, to deep consideration, what it is that you want to pay yourself each hour to work for your business. So each hour working for this one specific client. For example, I want to get paid £10 an hour, and then you need to include your bills, like your mobile phone bill, the electricity, anything it is that you use. Include the equipment, includes the foundations, the hair brushes. I don't know what field you're in, girl. If you're doing lashes, if you're doing beauty therapy, nails, brows, hair, girl, but take into consideration all of your equipment and tools and add this all up. There is an Instagram that helped me at the time teach me how to price myself, especially because I'm a mobile makeup artist. I travel to a lot of my clients around the UK and just where else I'm needed. No, seriously though, she really did save me when it came to learning how to price myself and what it is to charge. It's like a very detailed template, and you can put like multiple services if that's what you're doing, and just figure out how much, like even on average, that you make per client, etc, etc. Check the description box below, because I'm telling you, that was a game changer. I hope it is a game changer for you too. Number 4, in the beginning and even in the middle slightly, I began trying to provide everything and anything to my clients. I ended up saying that I could do hair. I can do hair, but just the basics, girl. I would offer hair services, and I wanted to do wigs. I was doing brows, I was doing this, I was doing everything underneath the sun. Next thing you know, I had around like 8 services. Yes, this is a mistake that I've made, and I'm telling you this, start off with like 1 to 3 services maximum. You do not need more than 3 services when you're beginning, or maybe even in general, depending on what it is that you do. When you just focus on one thing and you're known for that one thing, you're already creating a demand, because you're known for that one thing. You're really good at this one thing. People see consistency on your page, that yes, you do this. I do a soft glam makeup. This looks absolutely amazing. I'm going to her because this is what she specializes in. You need to get really good at that one thing and become an expert at that, and then add on services. That one thing, you're building trust because you're known specifically for this one thing. Your brand becomes so much more clearer, and it's like you've now opened yourself up to a new audience, because they see consistency, they see that this is what it is that you specialize in, and eventually over time you can charge anything you want for that. The last one, my favorite one, this is not even a favorite one. I don't even know why I'm saying it's a favorite, because it's not a favorite. I shouldn't feel happy about this because it's not funny and it's not a happy moment for me. It's actually very traumatic. But number 5 is being a perfectionist. I am a perfectionist, and I didn't realize how bad I became until I realized that I would try so hard to be perfect in what it is that I was doing, that I could never ever feel satisfied in the end product, the end result. It got to the point where my clients would cuss me because they'd be like, no, you're finished, but I'd be thinking, no, but I just see this tiny thing. I don't really like this tiny, I just need to change, I need to do. I became obsessed with being perfect, and perfect equals failure in my eyes as a perfectionist. And the advice that I'm going to give you today is fuck up. Do not be afraid to fuck up. Don't be afraid to fuck it up. Fuck it up and fail, because you're growing, you're learning. When you go back and you do it again, you'll try again and you'll get better results. Being a perfectionist is the main reason as to why it is that I failed in business. Perfectionist equals failure. Perfectionist equals fear. I had a fear of failing, and now that I've tried my hardest to stop being perfect. I want to fail. I want to fail. I need to feel that rejection. I need to feel that negative feeling in my heart, just so I can tell myself that it's okay. Leave it alone. Try again tomorrow. Try again in 5 minutes. Another thing. I'm a makeup artist, right? I take my work really seriously. There are times when you're providing a service, again, whatever field that you are in the beauty industry, there are going to be times where you don't like your work, don't like something you've done. Maybe the parting wasn't in the middle, maybe the lash over hair was too dramatic and hair was too subtle. Every piece of work that I hated, that I was dissatisfied with, my client loved it. Anytime I had the confidence to post it online, that was the piece of content to get the most engagement. What it is that you do not like, somebody else loves. What it is that you did not feel satisfied with is somebody's, oh my god, this is so beautiful. So post your fails. Post your fails, because another thing is that people like to see where it is that you've started from. They love it. They actually love it. They like to see their progress. They need to know where it is that you've come from, how bad you was to how good you are now. I've noticed that. Yeah, I guess I just need to stop being afraid. And that's why I'm creating this quick, or like to hope, a quick video about how and why it is I failed in my beauty business, but why you're going to succeed in yours, because you're going to avoid all of these mistakes that I did and you're going to get it right from the get-go. With that being said, there's literally so much in the beauty industry that I feel like I failed at, but there's so much that I failed at that I gained a skill and gained further knowledge from. I've learnt so much along my way in the past almost 10 years in this industry. That's almost 10 years of me living in fear. Fear is what held me back, and I don't want that to hold you back. It's not nice. It's not nice to be held at a standstill. It's not nice to keep your potential hostage. It is not nice to keep your potential hostage, all because of fear that you developed in your mind for yourself. That's something that I did. That was a me thing. But now that I've noticed that and I see where I've gone wrong, I can share that with you guys and hope that you do the complete opposite to what it is that I've done. So if you are in the early stages of your beauty business and you really want to skip the trial and error part, I really wish that I could. I have created an ebook that will guide you through the process of all the mistakes there is that I've made, and it will teach you everything it is that you need to know to become a successful beauty business CEO and scale your business to the next level. I will guide you through finding your niche, because that was another thing. You know, finding my niche after all of the services that it is that I provided, girl. It will teach you how to price yourself and how to attract clients. I update this ebook all the time. Any information that I feel like I missed out, it gets updated and you can download it again. With that being said, I really wanted this video to be a quick video. I hope it was a quick video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If anybody ever needs help with running their beauty business and what it is to do next or where it is to start, I'll be more than happy to help you out. Check in the description box below, because there is so much more information there. Grab the ebook, because the ebook has practically everything it is that I wish I had known from the very beginning when I had first started my beauty business. I hope that it helps you. I hope this video has helped you, and guys, I'll see you in the next one.